Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please like and subscribe for more content like this. So I'm really excited for tonight's video. So instead of using a new palette or first impressions or something like that, which obviously I'm going to keep doing. In fact, I've got a lot of new stuff to try and do some first impressions on, which I'm really excited. So stay tuned for that. I thought I would go through today and show you all the products that I use every single day. These are my go-tos, every single day use, that a lot of people ask me, a lot of my friends and stuff like that know that I'm into makeup, ask me, what do you use for this? Or, what do you recommend for this? Or tell me about this. So I wanted to go through and show all that I use on a daily for my makeup and stuff like that. So I also want to talk about my look for tonight. I'm excited with how it turned out. Actually, it turned out a lot better than I thought. So I went to Nashville with my girlfriends to celebrate my college graduation, which was so much fun. And if you guys are watching, thank you again for such a fun day. It was such a blast, and I want us to do more stuff like that. So thank you for that day. While we were there, we went to the Morphe store and went and picked up, I got to pick up this gorgeousness of the Blood Sugar palette, and that is what I used on my eyes tonight. I actually went and watched another YouTube tutorial on a look, and I tried to recreate that. It's not as gorgeous as hers, but I'm happy with it, and I think it's really, really pretty. So that's what I got going on tonight, along with the products that we're going to talk about. So I'm going to go in order of how I do my face so that you can see like what I do first and stuff like that, and see what products that I use. I am going to go through and link my products that I use in the description box. So if there's one that you're like, oh, I want to try that, I will have that link so it'll be nice and easy to find. So some of this, you're going to be like, no, duh, we know you use that. You use it in every video. Some things I have bought some new things and incorporated into my daily that I haven't shown yet just because I haven't been able to do a video on it, or I recorded it and it just didn't happen. So some things are going to be new that are in my everyday makeup drawer, everyday makeup stash. So I'm hoping to make this kind of a series so that in another few months I can do another, this is what I'm using now, to see if I'm still using the same products or if I've moved on to some other things. So first we're gonna start out with brows, which is gonna be this gorgeousness right here. This is the Maybelline TattooStudio Brow Pomade. I use 372 Blonde. Yeah, blonde. So this is what it looks like. There it is. I have a, let's see if I can find it. I put it in here. There it is. So it comes with this little brush right here. It has a spoolie on this end that you can do your brows, and then this is what you actually use the product with. So I do my brows first. Go ahead and get that set, as you guys know, because usually when I start recording, my brows are done. So this is what I use. I recommend this. You can get this at pretty much any drugstore. Actually, yeah, I did. I got this at Walgreens. I did. But you can get it at Walgreens, Target, Walmart, anything like that. It is, I want to say, less than $10. Really, really good. I got a new eyebrow pencil in my June BoxyCharm that I'm going to try, but that's going to be my first time trying a pencil. So I have really enjoyed using this pomade and just putting it into my brows, because I have to fill them in, because otherwise they're not there. So that is what I use for my brows. So next goes into priming my eyes, which this will come to no surprise to any of you who've watched my video. I do use the Jeffree Star Concealer for my eyeshadow base. There are some eyeshadow bases that I want to try, and we'll, later videos, of course. But for what I'm using right now, it is this. I put it on my eyes, and then I use this little Jeffree Star Morphe Baby Sponge to apply it all over my eye and use it for my base. So that's this. That is what I use for my eyeshadow base. Now, eyeshadow palette that I use on the daily, really don't have one that I use every single day. I like to, as you know, switch it up and, have some fun with like whatever I'm wearing that day or whatever colors I'm feeling. So there's not a palette that I use probably every single day. So I narrowed it down to my top three that are my go-to every days if I'm in a hurry or I just don't feel like playing, I just want to do a look. So my top three is going to be first this one right here. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size, I don't know why I was trying to say there, Bite Size Shadow. This is the shade Cream and Sugar. It's got these right here. I love this one. I love all of them, of course, but this one is perfect for everyday use. The other day I was in a hurry and I was trying to do just like a little 5-minute face, And so I took this, oh, I put it right here. I took this shimmer shade right here and just put it all over my eyelids and, you know, went and was ready to go. But, so you can do that. You can use that one all over your lids. You can use all four for a look. Really, really good for every day because you can do a ton of stuff with it. So that's one of them. Another one would be, of course, the Going Coconuts. You've seen in a couple of my last videos where I did, you know, my makeup and I did my friend Allie's makeup. So this is definitely one that I enjoy too. Perfect for every day, for just simple, for if you want to go a little more glam. It is the perfect palette for that. I really enjoy this one. This one is $12. You can get it on the ColourPop website, worth every bit of $12. So I recommend, if you need an everyday palette, this is your one. Now, if I want still an everyday look, but a little more variety, I go for this one right here, which is the Profusion Mirage palette. Do this. So this one is about $12.98. I got this one off their website, but you can find Profusion at Walmart, at some Walmarts. So I got this one off their website. So I like to use like this upper corner right here. It does some really great shades, and then I also throw in these browns down here, and then this darkest one right here for some outer edge work. So this one is really good. It's great quality. It's a great price. It's got a ton of different colors if you want to do every day, if you want to have some more fun. This is a great one to add to your collection for that reason. So this is another one of my very much go-tos for every day. So that is my eyes. Now, next is going to be liner and mascara, which a lot of times well, in fact, every time I don't do on camera because one makes me get very close, but also it's just I'm not good enough at it yet to be able to do it perfectly on camera where it doesn't look a hot, holy mess. So a lot of times you don't see what products I'm using on that. So I did want to show that. So right now my eyeliner is this one right here. It is the e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. It's quite big. It's got a nice felt tip. But I was a little worried about using this one because it was bigger and chunkier, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to using a very thin one. However, this one has been a dream to use. It glides on. It does a really good job. It's not like really liquidy where if you're doing it, it just goes a hot mess. It's very good. I want to say, in fact, I know this is less than $10, but I don't know an exact amount. Sorry. Like I said, I will be linking it so you can look at it. You can get this at Walmart, Target, most places that sell e.l.f. you can find this. Ulta. I really enjoyed this, and it's been a really great eyeliner that I picked up. This was a new try for me because I was using their H2O liquid liner, which was a little more liquidy than this, and I really enjoyed that one, but I do recommend this one. It's really good. So next is my lashes. So I'm gonna pull these from over here. So as you guys know, I do use magnetic lashes because I have not mastered lash glue and putting lashes on like that. It just to me it makes a mess. On me it makes a mess. More experienced people can do the glue like that and it just goes on and it's super pretty. I commend them because I cannot yet. I might try that later. So right now I use the magnetic eyeliner and lashes. I do get my lashes from Amazon. I have two sets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10. I have two sets of 10 that my husband got me off Amazon, but I was already using this brand. It's called Airshine. It was like 20 bucks for 10. So it might seem a little pricey at first. However, you can wear these 15 to 20 times. So that's definitely worth it to pay the 20 bucks because you're getting a ton of wear and you're getting this many lashes. So you don't have to wear the same ones every day. I am wearing these actually for the first time. Today is the first time I've worn these and I really like these. So these are probably going to be my now go-to lashes when I use this. But I did want to show too, because a couple of my friends have asked me in wearing it, do they come in all kinds of different like styles and stuff? They do. So you can start right here at some very natural looking ones to kind of just add. And then you can go from there into the more va-va-voom ones like down here. I don't particularly go for these. I stay in this middle range right here. So as you can see, the ones I'm wearing are the middle ones. So I do stay in the more middle range of these. So I recommend, they do come with 2 of the eyeliners. And so the way that I do that is I put down the e.l.f. liner first, and then I go over the line I've made with the e.l.f. liner with my magnetic liner, getting as close to my natural lashes as I can, and then I stick the magnetic lashes on that after it's dried. I don't let it dry but for about 5 seconds, 5-10 seconds while I'm doing the other eye. I let it dry and then I just stick them on, and these do a fantastic job. I will put these on, which of course it's late at night right now, so I'm not gonna have these on for very long, but I will wear these, tomorrow I will put these on. I'll put them on probably about 6:30, 7, maybe even 7:30, no, it'll be about 5:30, 6, I'll put these on, and I will not take them off until I get home that night, which on some nights that can be 7, 7:30, sometimes that can be 6, 6:30, sometimes it's been as late as 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I still have these lashes on and they haven't budged, they haven't came off, anything like that. They're not uncomfortable, they sit very easily on my regular lashes, so I really enjoy them. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. And if you're not a fan of the glue and the lashes and you want to wear lashes, I think it's a great alternative because it's a lot easier in my opinion to do and still wear lashes. So I really enjoy them. I think they're great. I recommend them to anybody who wants to try lashes but doesn't want to try the glue because they feel like me and that it's too messy. So definitely recommend. On that tangent, so after I put the eyeliner and the lashes on, I do take mascara and coat my natural lashes to blend them in with the magnetic lashes. So this is the mascara I use for that, which is the CoverGirl Flower Bloom. It's an old, I wouldn't say an older one, but it's one that's been around for a while. It's this pink one. I really enjoy it. It's got, let me take this out. It's nice and chunky, and then the applicator looks like this, so it's thick but the bristles aren't very long, so it helps to blend them in really great without taking the eyelash off with it, because it's happened to me a few times that I've been putting on mascara and it takes the eyelash off with it, and then I have to just reapply and put some more eyeliner on, which is not a big deal, but can get annoying and time consuming when you're trying in a hurry. So I like that this one has shorter bristles to really help you get in your natural lashes. Now, if I am not putting lashes on, which here lately has been very rare, but if I am not doing lashes, I just want to throw on some mascara, I do use this, which is the Lash Paradise, Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. A lot of people say this is a dupe for Too Faced Better Than Sex. I would say yes, I would say it's a really good dupe for that, because I have tried a Better Than Sex, and then I have this one too. So this is the one that I use if I am not wearing lashes. I'm just using my natural lashes. So I'll take it out. So here is the applicator on it, and so you see it's curved and stuff like that, so you can go in and really make the lashes longer and more voluminous. So this one is between $11 and $13 depending on where you get it from, because like Ulta and some of the drugstores like Walgreens are going to charge you a little bit more for makeup, excuse me. So it ranges from about $11 to $13 depending on where you get it from. But this is a great mascara that if you don't wear false lashes or you don't want to wear false lashes, this is a great one to make your eyelashes look really good. So really enjoy that one too. So after I get that done, I stop and go on to my face. So my primer is, no shocker if you've been watching my last couple of videos, it is the Tarte Face Tape Hydrating Primer. I love this primer. As you can tell, I've used a good bit of it because now we're sitting about right there. It smells like coconuts, which is great. It makes me think of summer and the beach and stuff like that. It does have this pump, and so it goes on really easy. I have dry skin, and so it's really nice because it does hydrate my skin before I put my foundation on. So I really enjoy this primer. I got it from Ulta, but you can also get it from the Tarte website. So really enjoy that primer as well. I do still have the ColourPop Hyaluronic Acid Primer, and I do like that one. I do, but I have to say the base tape has taken its place. I use it every day unless for some reason I am using a more drugstore priced primer. I do use the base tape. So next is foundation, and that is another one of those categories that I do fluctuate between two different foundations. Just depends on what I'm going for or what I want to use. So I have two of them. So let me grab it. Sorry. So the first, of course, is the Tarte Face Tape to go with the Tarte Face Tape Primer. I do use the Face Tape. I am in shade 16N Fair Light Neutral. It's the one I'm wearing today or tonight. It's really, really good. It's very full coverage. To me, I love full coverage. I'm a full coverage girl. I get acne and stuff right here on my cheeks and on my chin and stuff, and it covers it up really, really well. So I do love the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. And then next is a newer one that I'm really excited about. And I filmed a review for it and watched it back and was getting ready to post it, and just a comedy of errors, and it didn't work out. I will post a review of this probably one day, or review it by itself, but I did want to mention it in this video that it is one that I use every day, and it is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I love this foundation. I love it. I picked it up at my local Ulta, well, not my local Ulta, but one not far from me, about a 20-minute drive. I picked this up because I wanted to try it. I am shade Light 45W. I love this foundation. Love it, love it. Think it's great. It's fabulous. It's only $16, which is not bad. It is your skin, but better, is exactly what it looks like. I put this on, and it literally looks like my skin just got face tuned, and it's all nice and smooth, and it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. That's all I can say. Definitely worth the $16. If you have dry skin, it does its job. It's hydrating. Now I wear this, I've worn this all day when wearing a mask, and because I have to wear one at work, and of course we're in the state of Alabama, so masks are required. Wear your mask, and I've worn it with it, and it still looks great. Like after all day of wearing a mask, because I've worn this to work all day wearing a mask, and it has not moved. Like, it looks fantastic. So I can't say enough great things about this. Great price, great coverage. It is a medium coverage, so it's great for lighter makeup days, but if you want to build it up to more full, it is definitely buildable. Probably takes just about 2 or 3 layers to get it that way. Not a big deal in my book, so I highly recommend trying this. If you like the tinted moisturizer, it's a lot of the same, similar to that, just more coverage. I really like it. I think it's worth every bit of $16. It is a kind of a smaller bottle, but I think there's a lot of product in this small bottle, but very, very worth it. Definitely recommend. Highly recommend. So then my next thing is to go with my concealer, which again is no surprise to anybody who's been watching my videos, but I do use the Jeffree Star concealer also for my under eyes to brighten and conceal my dark circles underneath and stuff, and make me look like I've gotten all that 8 and 9 hours of sleep, which I don't. But definitely worth it. It is a little pricier, coming in at $22, but I think it's worth it. I think it does a really, really good job. It blends in really nice with the with both foundations. I will say that too. I have used it with the ColourPop and I've used it with the Face Tape, and with both it looks great. So definitely recommend this. I think it's great. I think it's worth the $22. Now, if you don't want to pay the $22 because you're like, $22 for a concealer is ridiculous, I understand completely. You don't have to break the bank to look flawless. You don't. So on that end, I would recommend the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, either the Hydrating or the original. I think they're great, either one, but this is the one that I use every day. So there is that. So after that, I go in and I set everywhere that I put concealer. Now I do put concealer right here under my eyes. I put it on my forehead and right here on my cupid's bow and everything like that. Obviously, if you've seen that. So I do have a new setting powder that you guys haven't seen in my videos yet, but I've added to my everyday drawer, into my everyday makeup routine, and I didn't know if I would like this or not, and I really, really do. It's really great. So I am using the Too Faced Peach Perfect mattifying loose setting powder. Now, just because it says mattifying does not, like, it doesn't make my face look dry. It doesn't make my face look cakey, you know, stuff like that. Because like I said, I do have dry skin, so sometimes the word mattifying is not great if you have dry skin. This just sits perfectly. It makes my skin look nice and blurred and really, really pretty. It smells like peaches, which, if you know me, is one of my favorite scents. I love peaches. So I got this. This is the mini. This is not the full size. This is the mini. I got it from Sephora about 2 weeks ago or so. I picked it up from Sephora. So it does have a little sifter in it. I love to smell it. It just smells like peaches and it smells really, really good. So this is the mini, which I think is about 10, 15 bucks. And then the full size is about 30 to 33. I have been using the mini for about 2 weeks, maybe a little less, week and a half. So eventually, you know, I'm trying to decide if I want to go buy the big size, and I probably will just because I think it's worth it. But this stuff is fantastic. It goes right on and it literally looks like my skin is blurred and face tuned and ready to go. I think it looks great. It smells great. It looks great. And you can get the mini or you can get the full size. But if you have dry skin, don't be afraid of this setting powder just because it says mattifying. It still looks really great on dry skin. Trust me, because I have dry skin. So next, I set the entire of my face with a pressed powder, and that is the Tarte Face Tape Pressed Powder. I am in shade 29 in light medium neutral. I do go a little bit darker in my pressed powder. I've done that with the e.l.f. and stuff like that, only because usually my foundation is just a hair too light in my opinion, and this doesn't change that, but it does bring just a little bit more warmth to my face. So I enjoyed getting just a shade darker, but this is what the inside looks like. It does come with the little puff thing, that thing right there, but I use a big brush, so that's what I use. But I really, really like this. Again, I got this from Ulta. I got it when I got the face tape and the base tape. I got pretty much the whole set. But I really, really enjoyed this. It's a nice pressed powder. On the outside it says kind is the new pretty, which I think that's really sweet. So I like that too about it. I know that's cheesy, corny, whatever you want to call it, but I think it's really sweet. So do use that. Next is bronzer, and I'm so excited about the bronzer that I use. Because it's a new one, and again, you guys haven't seen, that I picked up from Sephora the same day that I picked up the Too Faced Peach Setting Powder. I went in there specifically for this product to look and see if they had it and, you know, what shade and everything. And that is, let me clean it off a little bit. That is the Fenty Beauty Powder Bronzer. So here's the inside, and, you know, there's the pan. It's got a very nice mirror on it. I have heard nothing but great things about this powder bronzer and the cream bronzers, which I do want to try, but my Sephora doesn't have them. So I'll probably have to order that from online, either from Fenty, the website, or from Sephora.com. But I went in there and I was going to get the shade, I think it's called Risky Business. I think it's the lightest shade. And so I got talking to the girl and she was like, I actually think you would do better with the shade, this shade right here, which is called Private, I'm gonna see if you can get, yeah, Private Island. It's got a warmer tint to it than the other one did. So this is what I got right here. That's the pan size. I love this bronzer. I love it. I think it's really great. You know, I put it right here and at the top of my forehead to bring some warmth to my face. I was a little afraid with it being darker, but it's actually perfect. It brings the perfect amount of warmth to my skin. It's very buildable. It's amazingly buildable. So you can go in, you go with a light hand. If you want to go on with a lighter hand, you can kind of build it up with a medium to heavier hand, and it builds beautifully, and it doesn't get like this harsh brown line. It does a great job. So I love this. I don't like if it's showing those fingerprints. Ugh. But I love this. I think it's worth every penny. So I will link that because I don't remember the price off the top of my head. I want to say between 20 and 35. I want to say between 20 and 35 bucks is how much it is. So I'll link that so you can check it out if it's something you're interested in. But I think it's worth it. I love it. I've been using it every day since I bought it, and I love it. So really enjoy that. And then next is blush. So this blush came highly recommended by YouTubers that I watch, by my friends in real life who use this blush. It comes highly recommended. So really excited to show that it's the one I'm using. And it is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. It's one of the most popular shades that I have heard of from this brand. So I have really, really enjoyed it. I'm gonna open it so you can see. It's a nice peachy color. You can see it on my cheeks here. It's a very nice peachy color. Brings a beautiful color, beautiful natural color to your cheeks. So I really, really enjoyed this. You can get this again at the drugstore, at Ulta, anywhere like that. Very affordable and a great product. So definitely recommend this Milani product. And then last but surely not least is of course our lips. So I have two that really I use I do mean every single day, unless I'm going for something fun or funky where I'll use a pink or a red or something else. These are the two you will catch me in, so let me grab them. First is, of course, the Jeffree Star Christmas cookie. This is the one, you've seen this in a couple different videos. I love this liquid lip. It is gorgeous. It's a nude, but it's a nice, it's a nice pinky nude. It's got a pink undertone to it. Gorgeous. It looks like your lips, but better. It goes on. It's so pretty. It smells good. Let me take this off. You can see the applicator. Here is the applicator. So what I like about this, it is curved like that. I think you can, yeah, you can tell right there. It's curved, and so it fits your lips nicely. It fits your lips nicely, and you can take just one swipe and go over your entire lip. And this one stays on all day. Unless you're just eating like the most oiliest food you can find, this baby stays on all day. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It is $18. I do know that is $18. I think it's worth every single penny. It's actually not that much more than other drugstore and stuff liquid lips nowadays because drugstore prices are going up, unfortunately. So I think if you're gonna go for a good liquid lip, it's worth it to spend the extra dollars to get one that's this great of quality, in my opinion. If you don't want to spend the $18 on that, which is perfectly fine, I do use these Maybelline SuperStay, Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink Liquid Lips. This is actually the one I'm wearing right now, is this one right here, and it's gorgeous. This is shade 05 Loyalist. If I'm not wearing Christmas Cookie, I've got this baby on. It is fantastic. It stays all day long. And it does look pink. It does look very, very pink, like a baby pink on the outside. Do not let that fool you. This is what it actually looks like on the lips. And so that's the one I'm wearing right now. So you'll take it out. Ooh, there we go. This is the applicator. It's a nice diamond shape. And so as you can see, it is not the light pink that you think is going to show up. It is a beautiful nude color. Now these range anywhere from $10.99 to, I want to say $11, $12.99. I think $12.99 is the most that I've seen these range for. Again, a variety of places you can pick these up, but these are fabulous. They go on, they dry down matte, so they are great to just pop on before you go to work. I, again, have worn these all day with a mask on, taken the mask off on my lunch, and still had this on my lips. Now, of course, some was on the mask because, of course, but for the most part, it stayed on my lips. So that's some good staying power if you ask me, but worth every bit of the 10, 11, 12 bucks that you buy it for. I think it's wonderful. So, oh, I forgot. How did I forget highlighter? I love highlighter. I don't know how I forgot. The highlighter that I'm wearing tonight is ColourPop Flexitarian. So I range every day. I go either for Flexitarian or this new one that I got, which is this one right here, which is also ColourPop. It's the Super Shock Cheek in Lunch Money. Love both of these. They are wonderful. They're a little bit different, a variation. I'm going to swatch it so you can kind of see. So this right here is Flexitarian. It's the one I'm wearing right now. You can see, boom, right there. I think this one is gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. It's a good blinding one. So there is that one. And then let me swatch Lunch Money. I love the name. I think that's so funny that's called Lunch Money. So I'm gonna put it right under. Okay, so you can see that. So Flexitarian is more of a white, like a white highlighter, more blinding, and then Lunch Money is a more goldish, kind of, I don't want to say toned down because it does show up really, really great. It's just more of a more natural shine versus this one, as you can tell, is very, very blinding, whereas this one is a more natural glow and shine to your cheeks or your nose or wherever you want to put it. So this one is a really, really great highlighter too. Those run for $8. You can get them on the ColourPop website, or you can get those at Ulta. I got Flexitarian off the ColourPop website. I got it in a bundle of other things, and I got Lunch Money the other day from my Ulta that's about 20 minutes down the road. So, and then finally, setting spray. I know I said finally earlier. Sorry, this is actually finally. I use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer. This is the primer that I use. I have been using the Urban Decay All Nighter. Love that one, but I only got the mini and I'm out. It has run its course and it's out, so I do have to go pick up either another mini or the full size. But I don't want to do that yet since I have so much of the ColourPop left. So I think I'm gonna use the ColourPop up and then go and get the All Nighter one after I use that all up, because I hate to go buy another one when I've got that one sitting there. So I have been using that one. I've been using that one to put on my brushes before I put on a glitter, and I've been using that one to actually spray on my face. I do really like that one. It's not like a super soaking primer. It's a very fine mist and it goes on great. It smells fantastic. It's got a really nice like fruity scent, really, really nice. I love it. It runs for, I want to say $14 to $16. You can get it on the website or at Ulta, and I think it's worth every penny. I think it's beautiful. So that is the products that I use on a daily to make the faces that I do for work and stuff like that. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope some of these products interest you and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna try that. I hope so. If you do, please let me know. Please, please, please text me, leave a comment down below that you picked it up and used it. I want to know, to see if you liked it as much as I do, because I think these products are fantastic. They are literally the ones I use every single day. So thanks for hanging out for this video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.